Get in there, my son. Manchester United have beaten Villarreal 2-1. Fucking hell, that is how you want to win a game of football. Manchester United scoring in injury time. I think it was the 5th minute of injury time through obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. Fucking hell. Manchester United never do things the easy way, do we? And we've finally fucking beat these cunts. Oh, I'm so pleased. We've got our own back on it. I mean, it's not the Europa League final. You'd sooner win that, but we've got our own back on them. Giving a bit of revenge to them. That is a sting in the tail for them, because 95th minute, I mean, they were looking good for that point, to be honest. I mean, they might have been disappointed that they haven't won this game this evening. Manchester United haven't played well enough to get the victory this evening, but who gives a fuck? That was so needed for Manchester United. That really was. Whatever the fuck happened this evening, I did say in the preview, just get the job done. I would accept a fucking 1-0 victory, even though I somehow clung on to a 2-1 victory. But Manchester United pretty much put out the same lineup that I expected us to go with in this game, with the obviously fullbacks and defensive partnership being split up due to injuries and suspensions. But it was in midfield where it was different from what I thought. He put Paul Pogba in there instead of Fred, and then it was Sancho and Greenwood either side, and obviously Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo up front. Now, that was a very poor first half for Manchester United. I wouldn't say we were completely 100% outclassed, but Manchester United were not good enough, and it had a draw written all over this game from fucking half time for me. I thought it was going to be some stinking 0-0 shit, and then they've scored in the second half, and I was really fearing the worst for Manchester United. A lot of criticism from Telles and from Diogo Dalot at half time and in the second half, before obviously Telles scored that worldie from the free kick from Bruno Fernandes' assist. I mean, Telles hasn't really got a lot of game time for Manchester United, but we know what an attacking fullback he has been, and it was a great strike from him, and really pleased for him, because he's had a few injury problems lately, and he's had difficulty getting in the Manchester United team, and that was nice to see. I really do like seeing players do well. If Luke Shaw's not playing well, then he can come into the team. But towards the second part of the second half, sort of 70-80 minutes mark, I thought that Villarreal were then happy to get a draw out of this game. It's the away game, then they can take it back to Villarreal in the next couple of months, whenever that game's played, and they probably thought it was a good result for them. But somehow Manchester United, we've made a few changes in that second half as well. Obviously Sancho's gone off and Pogba's gone off. We did bring Cavani on and put Cavani up front, and we put Cristiano Ronaldo out on the left hand side in place of where Sancho was playing, and we did bring Matic on as well, which that was a smart move that he done the other week against West Ham. He brought him on, and I still think that Matic is a quality footballer. It's just that his legs are gone, and he can't play many games in a row for Manchester United. Can't play many minutes, but he's a useful player, and it isn't a bad option to bring off the substitutes bench if you need a goal, because he just calms things down in midfield, and he can always pick a bit of a pass. He assisted the Lingard goal the other week, and Manchester United have gone on to win this game of football. We brought Lingard on as well for Greenwood later on in the game, and Telles went off. I'm not too sure what happened there, whether he was injured or not, and Fred come on. But Cristiano Ronaldo, fucking Jesus Christ, what an end to that game. I mean, Manchester United winning it fucking 95th minute. I mean, that was real. I mean, can that be the catalyst for Manchester United to kick on this season? We've been poor lately, but you would take that. Definitely would take that. I mean, we've got to take that. I mean, probably De Gea was man of the match for Manchester United this evening, which is where Manchester United are at this moment in time. And to be honest, De Gea has been, for me, Manchester United's best player this season, which is a bit of a concern for Manchester United, with the likes of Greenwood and Sancho not really scoring many goals lately and creating enough. Well, Greenwood's not really the type of guy that's going to create a lot of chances for others, always looking to get a shot away, and hasn't been scoring goals lately, which is a concern. Sancho hasn't been his best so far, but still bedding into the team. So obviously we're reliant heavily on Cristiano Ronaldo up front, but we know what a quality player Cristiano Ronaldo is for Manchester United, and it's the first time we're beating Villarreal. As I say, a lot of times all these games have ended all square, and Villarreal are the draw specialists this season. They haven't lost this season, so that is a positive for Manchester United. It really is, and it's got to be a real kick in the fucking bollocks for them, losing it in that 95th minute goal. Really has, because I didn't see that goal coming in the injury time, but then again I didn't see the one coming against West Ham. We're not looking, to me, certainly when I was watching that West Ham game, we didn't look like we were peppering West Ham like we used to pepper teams. Even last season sometimes I thought Manchester United are going to score here against Southampton and things like that. I thought Manchester United were dangerous when we were coming from behind, but we've got to stop this, keep conceding first and coming from behind. We really have, because so many times we're not able to come from behind and win the game in the end. But tonight we've done so. We've got the job done. Who gives a fuck about the performance? Because no one's going to give a shit about the performance in 6 weeks' time if Manchester United qualify or don't qualify from this group. But it puts us in a lot better stead now to qualify from this group, because if we can beat Atalanta, if we can win our home games, and then maybe nick a point away from home, that should be enough. But we've got to hope that some of the other games end a draw. So we've got to win the Atalanta one as well. That is a massive game for Manchester United as well. But getting there, we've won the game this evening. Really pleased that Manchester United got the job done. By hook or by crook, we've managed to do it. And that was the main thing, was just getting the job done. I said it was a must-win game. We've done it. We roll on to Everton. Hopefully Manchester United can get the 3 points against Everton. And then it's the international break, and we can go for a decent international break. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. Certainly wasn't our best, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are still concerned about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being Manchester United manager, and I do understand the performances haven't been great at all this season, but we've got the job done this evening. That's all we can ask for, and I'm just pleased with that. We've got the job done. I just want Manchester United to win. I'm not one of these. I mean, these people are not real fans that want Manchester United to lose just to get a manager sacked, because the geezer's not going to get the sack unless Manchester United fail to qualify from the group stage. Then Solskjaer might fall on his sword, but he's not going to fall on his sword from Premier League results. So if Manchester United are dropping points in the Premier League, I'm sorry, we're not going to sack this guy. So if you're happy we're dropping points, then you're not a Manchester United fan, really and truthfully, because we're not going to get this geezer the sack. And why do you fucking want Manchester United to lose just to try and get a guy the sack, and then another bloke's got to come in and try and turn it around? I want this to work out. I hope it does work out. I'm not too sure if it's going to work out, but we've got to keep improving. We've got to get through this group. We've got to improve in the league. I know that. Let's just look forward. Anyway, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and share this video on Facebook if you're watching there, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.